another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Virgo, in today's reading, I am going to give you one card from the Denise Lynn Oracle card, one from the Archangel Michael card, Oracle card. So let us see what's going on in your readings. Take what resonates with you, Virgo, and leave the rest. Hold on, you guys. Let me see if I can. Oh, that's my wire. Okay. Take what resonates with you, Virgo, and leave the rest. Also asking you to please, if you are come across my videos and you're new to my channel and you like the content that I'm saying or speaking about, please subscribe. I really am trying to reach that 1,000 to open up my channel so I can do more little stuff for you guys, okay? So let's get started on your reading. This is going to be for Virgo, for their highest good, Spirit. This is for Virgo. All right, what does Archangel Michael have to say for Virgo? For their highest good. Oh, okay. He says, step into the spotlight. You have messages that the world needs to hear. It's time to hear, to share your wisdom. Wow. So definitely, I feel, Virgo, that you do have a lot of energy. I feel like you have a lot of gifts, as spiritual gifts to share with the world. You are definitely an earth sign. You know, you feel a lot, you know a lot, you know, so definitely share your gifts out there in the world. And I do believe that a lot of you guys do, because a lot of you guys are in the medical field or just in the health field in some kind of work. So I do believe that you do share your gifts, and that isn't a gift. That is a gift in itself, you guys. Helping people. All right, here we go. One card from here, from the Denise Lynn, one card for Virgo for their highest good, Spirit. And you have Journey by Moonlight. Wow, believe in the magic. Definitely. You know, all it takes is to believe that everything is going to work out, because you are very divinely guided, Virgo. You do have this card, and it does say believe in the magic, you know, because, you know, things always fall into place for you. If you believe that, everything will come through for you. So it's very nice. Love that. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so Virgo, let's see what's going on in your reading. Do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. One for the current. This is for Virgo. For their highest good. One for the situation. One for the past or now. One for the what's hidden, hopes and fears. Wow, got a lot of already beautiful cards that coming out. One for what you need to do now, Virgo, what you need to work on, and your outcome. All right, so there's a lot of celebration. I feel like you're gonna have some kind of homecoming. I feel like there's celebration here. I feel like you're going to get together with friends and family also. I feel like you are definitely contemplating on a decision, but you need to be realistic with everything that's going on in your life. Like maybe you're wanting to change career, maybe you're wanting to change something that's in your life that is not working out for you anymore. I also feel that there will be some kind of offer here, some kind of decision that's going to come through, and you are definitely going on a new path now, so it's very nice. So things are looking up, things are going to get better for you. If you feel like you're stagnant or anything, really organize everything that's going on in your life, you know, really organize it, you know. And that means, like, you know, like all the boxes from Amazon that you kept piling up, or the dishes that were in the sink, you know, like really start organizing your home. That makes the energy come through, okay? Or wherever you're at, you know, pick up the dirty clothes or hang up the clothes, whatever, you know, it could be anything. But anyway, so the Ace of Pentacles, you start off with the Ace of Pentacles here in the current. Definitely new opportunities, financial opportunities. I feel like you're definitely on the path that you are supposed to be on, and you are on a new path. Definitely here shows with that Ace of Pentacles. Feel like you're just going through all these motions and trying to get through that gate. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune here, and I do feel like there is a cycle coming to a close, because a new one is definitely coming in. You've been through a lot. The wheel is turning in your favor, and there's also karma here. Your luck is going to change for the better. If you felt like you were lacking, things are going to get better no matter what. You know, things are just going to turn. But there's just something that is going to come. The cycle is coming to an end. Like, I feel like, I feel like it for you guys. I feel a lot that, you know, you're making big changes. That there's a lot of things that you want to change now. Like the same is not working anymore for you. Something like that is here. You also have the Five of Cups here for the past or now, and I'm going to do it in the past. So hopefully this stays in the past. So let's see with the other cards, okay? So with the Five of Cups, I do feel like you had a lot of regret. I feel like you held on to a lot. The disappointment, the, you know, why did it happen to me, or why did it go that way? And I feel like, you know, you're moving on from that. So I do believe that is in the past, and we're going to keep it in the past. And then you have the Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands is definitely talking what's hidden. It's definitely talking about, you know, victory and success. And that is surely you, Virgo, surely you. You know, you're going to have that success. And, you know, I always feel like Virgos are very blessed because they're very divinely guided. They always give out into the world. No matter what you're doing, you always try to give out, try to be there for people, always try to give something of yourself to them. And I feel like every time you do that, you are very blessed. And that's surely the victory and success that you're bringing in for yourself. You do have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is in the hopes and the fears, is saying that, you know, find your confidence, your courage to continue to move on, to be the light in people's lives, you know, to be that, to be courageous, to follow your dreams to where you want to do, you know, like if you're wanting to pursue your own business, or you're wanting to, you know, build your own house or something like that, you know, pursue it, you know, find your strength, your courage to continue to move on in that path. You do have the Three of Swords here for what you need to do now. And, you know, maybe you could have been very emotional, or you've been going through a lot of painful emotions going on in your life, you know. So, but we'll see. There could also be a healing that you're going through. We'll see. With the Temperance card here, and with something that you need to work on, it's keeping everything balanced. And that's your emotional state, your physical state, your health, your well-being, you know, everything, all of it. It needs to be really balanced, you know. And I feel like you're trying really hard to do that. But, you know, you need to make time for yourself. You need to have patience. You are definitely on the right path. I know that. So we'll see. You also have the Page of Pentacles now for the outcome. And the Page of Pentacles is definitely talking about learning something, maybe learning something long term. You know, could also be learning something new. Like maybe you're wanting to learn something new to move on a different path. I also feel like there could be financial opportunities coming towards you, and there's definitely some kind of messages coming in. So we'll see. All right, so Virgo, do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Virgo, 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 Spirit. Wow. All right, here we go. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Virgo? My card? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So, okay, so you are on this new path, right? I keep telling you that there is this new path. You know, all you got to do is walk through that front gate right there, and there's that new path, right? There's financial opportunities here. There's a lot of new things coming through, new experiences coming in for you. But I feel like you need to start focusing on things, you know, you're very bold, you're very courageous, you know how to do things, you know, but I feel like you need to start focusing more, okay? Because sometimes this right here, this Five of Swords always seems to put its shiny face in there. And this is the anger that you hold on to, that you carry. Really be careful on how you're communicating with others. I feel like you need to communicate better. Really watch your P's and Q's, you guys. You know, try not to take out anything on anybody. But the most part, I do feel like you're definitely going to start focusing and leaving this behind. Because I do feel like this right here, this Five of Cups and this Five of Swords are going to be behind. You know, really, you know, whatever anger, whatever frustration that you have, you know, let it go. Let it go, because you're on a new path now. Things want to come in for you. So this is definitely, you know, telling you, You know, be bold, be focused, be courageous, you know, because you do know how to do things. And you know how to handle everything that comes your way. So just remember to leave that anger behind. I also feel like with the King of Swords that, you know, you stand very strong. You really do. You know, you're very focused. You know, they want you to be bold. But like I said, you know, be careful on how you're communicating. You know, don't be mean or harsh to anyone. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. And why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Virgo? One more card. Thank you. Wow. So right now you have 555. So there is change coming in. Remember, you're on this new path. So get ready for it because more things are coming through to change. All right. So this is crazy because you have the Wheel of Fortune and the World. So there's definitely cycles have come to a close. And there definitely is, you know, no matter what, you know, you are definitely going towards something new. I feel like, you know, you could be learning a new trade or definitely learning something new. This Five of Swords is usually about anxiety, but I feel like you're going to be learning definitely, or you're trying very hard to learn something long term to create what it is that you want. But if it is anxiety or frustration or anger or bitterness, you know, really try to leave it behind because, you know, you are definitely coming to a close of a cycle here. Your luck is definitely changing and there is karma. So you don't need to go and do anything, you know, plan anything to get anybody back because karma is here. Just let it go and let it be done. Okay. Don't look back on it. Just move forward. And then also because you have the World card, I feel like you have a very loving nature, you know, that people come to you, animals flock to you. You know, you're very gentle with with the way you are with people and things out there. So this is a new cycle. This is a new path for you. You are definitely on the way to go forward. Okay. So this is very nice. You do have the Five of Cups here for the Five of Cups for the pastor now, and I do believe it's in the past because you are going to let that definitely go. There's a lot of things going on in your life, and you may be feeling a lot, but definitely trying to let it go. Okay, don't harp on the past. Don't stay there. Move forward, Virgo. As hard as it is, move forward. Okay, it's up to you because there are doors opening here, and you just got to go through it. Go through it. Okay. You have the Six of Wands here. And why is the Six of Wands here for Virgo? Oh, okay. Definitely a lot of success here. Wow, look at that. Very nice. So you do start off with the Six of Wands here. Six of Wands is talking about victory, success, you know, freedom. You know, you don't have to like, you know, you don't have to have anybody looking down on you and, you know, beating you with the stick to do something. You know, you have that freedom. I feel like you're being recognized for all that hard work that you're doing, you know. I feel like it's coming through. It's going to pay off very soon because you do have the Ten of Pentacles. Not only do you have the Ten of Pentacles, but you also have the Page of Pentacles, which is signifying to me that, yes, definitely financial opportunities are coming through, unexpected messages coming in, and definitely learning something, definitely to make this. I also feel, like I said, you know, you could be learning something new, something long-term to create this abundance for you, you know, so it's very nice to see that. But either way, it's going to come in. So it's nice. I feel like you're ready for this new path, and it's going to take you a long way because you are definitely going to do something different because you're learning something new. So it's here. It's like it's here. So get ready. You have the Queen of Wands here. And why is the Queen of Wands here in the hopes and fears? Well, okay, one more card. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. You do have the Queen of Wands here. Wow. Okay, so remember to don't let anybody take anything from you, like your light, you know, or bring you down. You know, you rise back up and you go forward, okay? No matter if you're feeling the emotions, if you're feeling regret, if you're feeling anger, keep going forward and don't give up on anything, and stop caring so much about what everybody else is doing and thinking and saying. It doesn't matter. Just you do you, okay? You do have the High Priestess here in the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is definitely saying that you really need patience in everything, okay? And you know, it may not, you may not see it right off the back, you know, you may not see good, all these good things coming in, but you will, okay, because it is definitely in divine timing. But just really find your strength to continue to keep going and find your patience for everything. The high priestess is here, and the high priestess is definitely talking about you using your inner courage, your inner knowing, knowing what you need to do, knowing that, you know, to use your intuition and trust your intuition on things. Like if it doesn't, if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. Okay, so really start using your gifts, the gifts that you have to share with the world, and that's your intuition, that's your knowledge, that's knowing how to heal people with your hands, your the way you talk, everything. You know, you're just you know, you just walking with a whole bunch of gifts, you know, that our Lord has given you, which is very nice. Wow, love that. So you really trust your intuition and use that intuition. You have the Three of Swords here for the what you need to do now. And why is the Three of Swords here? One more card. All right. So, you know, you've been in your mind a lot about a lot of things. You know, your emotions have been very high. Been thinking about this, been thinking about that. You know, the people have come and gone in your life, you know, and yes, it's very painful. But I do feel like you're healing from a lot of things also because you're growing from everything that is happening. It may not have been good. It may have hurt a lot, you know, but you're definitely going forward. Okay. But the thing is that you definitely need to leave it behind. You're in your mind a lot, you know, wondering about this, wondering about that. And it's time. It's time for you to shift your mindset. It's time for you to leave those self-doubts behind. It's time to stop blaming yourself, to stop being so harsh on yourself that, you know, you got to bring it up all the time in your mind. You know, really stop reliving all these emotions, you know. But I do also feel that you know, you yourself, Virgo, are, you know, your card is a hermit card, and they reflect a lot. And I feel like you need to go within and reflect about everything that's been going on, because I feel like right now a lot of you guys are on a spiritual journey, going in a different direction. And it may not be for everybody, but some of you guys are. You know, you're looking at things definitely different and finding a lot of answers that you didn't have before. And I feel like you are definitely leaving the old behind and moving forward. But there's one thing that you got to do before you move on, and that's get out of your mind about all these things that you're thinking about, all these things that you keep going back to. And that's what they're asking you to do. You do have the Temperance card here, Virgo, and why is a Temperance card here for what you need to work on? One more card. Good, 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 good. So you do have the Temperance card here. The Temperance card is definitely talking about keeping things balanced, you know, your emotions balanced. Don't let your emotions get in the way of things that you're doing, you know, physically, emotionally, you know, really, really be mindful of what you're doing, of what you're thinking of, okay? Keep everything balanced, you know, eat better, sleep better, you know, do things the way you want to, you know, change the way you're doing things, you know, to better, instead of like not eating well, you know, really start taking hold of and balancing everything that you're doing, okay? I do feel like this is the path that you were supposed to be on. And if you question that, then, you know, just know this is the path, okay? You are on the right path. You are also very divinely guided. You are definitely making plans, moving forward, wanting to move forward, making plans for something. So I feel like it's in the works here. I feel like you already know that you got to move forward now. And I feel like you could be making plans and not really saying anything. But I feel like you're waiting on something, like one last thing. Like maybe could be some money that you're waiting for, or your ships to come in, like some kind of deal or contract could be here also. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is saying that, you know, you're very independent, but you need to work on yourself as far as trusting yourself. You know, stop going back and forth on things like, you know, did I do that right? Because you know darn well that you did, okay? You deep down, you know that you did the right thing. You know, stop second guessing yourself, because you have a lot of experience. You've learned a lot through all this process, you know, and they're saying, you know, trust yourself. You know, don't second guess yourself. Trust yourself. They're asking you to find your confidence, to be more flexible, to really focus on the things that you want to do, want to move forward on. Okay, be real focused. I'm sorry, I should have been right here. So really start focusing on things and really be flexible on the opportunities. You know, you may come across an opportunity in your life that, you know, maybe it's not, you had never planned on it, and maybe it's like, well, this keeps coming out, you know, why am I always getting led to this? You know, why are they always offering me this? You know, you never know until you take a chance, you know. So they're asking you to be more flexible, you know. Wow. And then you have the Page of Pentacles for the outcome. And why is the Page of Pentacles here for Virgo? One more card. Very nice, very nice. All right, so you do have the Page of Pentacles here. The Page of Pentacles is definitely talking about, you know, financial opportunities, you know, messages. You know, there's a message coming in for you guys. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's going to come in, so be ready. I do feel like there's you're going to learn, there's something new that you are definitely going to learn, and it's going to bring you in some kind of money. So just know that. Financial opportunities are here for you also. And you're ready to go on this new journey, on this new path. You know, you already know that you're ready to move forward from whatever it is that you're trying to do. You do have the Two of Pentacles here, and the Two of Pentacles is definitely talking about really trying to juggle everything together. Like you're trying to balance everything, you like your work and everything. You're trying to do too much, and right now is a time for you to really slow down. Okay. Maybe you're trying to adapt to everything that's going on or everything that's changing, but just, you know, slowly try to do this. I feel like you're definitely traveling soon. I feel like you're going to be making decisions. And I feel like you need to really think about everything that you're doing, okay? Especially the decisions that's coming up, because there's a decision that's going to come in, you know, because there's going to be opportunities for you. So you really got to think those through, okay? Try not to rush on anything, okay? And then you have the Nine of Cups here. And the Nine of Cups is definitely talking about, you know, being content with everything that you have done, you know, stepping back to see the accomplishments, the achievements that you've created for yourself, that you have done this, that you have come a long way. It's like they're asking you, hey, you know, step back and really see what you've done, because, you know, there's more of it if you really just pay attention, you know. So that's what they're saying to you, okay? So that's very nice, very, very nice. I like that. I feel like you're achieving everything, and I feel like you're ready for new experiences to come through, which they will. Really believe that everything is going to fall into place for you, Virgo. Remember, there are good things coming in. Really share your gifts with the world, okay? Because you have them. All right, so Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. God bless.